telling you, I'm claustrophobic here. We're going to get your question now. I knew it would happen.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah.
I just wanted, you guys have, for the longest, have always had a great front court. So I just kind of wanted to talk about your post players and kind of what to expect from your post players this year.
Yeah, we're going to miss Elisa Canane and Kayla Jones both. Played big roles in that area. But Jada Boyd, obviously, a couple of years ago, 6th Player of the Year in the ACC. So a lot of talent, 4th-year player. Camille Hobby, somebody that's kind of waited in the wings behind Elisa Canane, which I have great respect for her. Now in the portal era, she stuck it out, and now I think she's ready to take on a bigger role as well. So you start with them. Then we added a Mimi Collins and a River Baldwin. We had a Sophie Hart, who last year as a freshman gained a lot of experience. So we got options, and looking forward to seeing them out on the court.
I don't know if this is a taboo subject or not, but have you guys talked about, how to, or the pressure that comes with, winning a 4th straight ACC championship?
Nah, it's a new year, man. A new team. That's what's great about college. They move on. We got three of those 4 are playing overseas right now. Kyle Crutchfield chose not to. She's going to go the career avenue, and she'll probably be the mayor of Raleigh within 5 years or so. But no, just excited about a new opportunity. But that's why that rearview mirror is really small, right? And your windshield is really big. We're focused on the future and looking ahead.
Do you beat people in different ways this year, I guess? Or
what's that?
Do you beat people in different ways?
I hope we beat them. I don't know. We lost, like I said, a lot of great talent. We've got some great pieces, but we got to become a great team, and that's our mission over the next few months. And we need to do it in a hurry because we have an unbelievable non-conference schedule. We have a stretch there where we go to UConn, we go to Cancun and play West Virginia and Vanderbilt. We go to Iowa, Caitlin Clark. We go to Georgia. So really bad scheduling. I don't know who the nut was that did this, but we'll find out in a hurry.
You got a sense of what you can hang your hat on night in and night out with this year's bunch?
A
Or,
what?
Have you sense of what you can hang your hat on night in and night out with this year's bunch? Or,
Well, I think you got to start with the people that are here. Jakia Brown-Turner has been in our program 4 years. Diamond Johnson, obviously, last year 6th Player of the Year in the conference. Jada Boyd has been in our program. Camille Hobby's been in our program, both of them for 4 years, and have played big roles. Starts with them. They got to be our steadying force, our leadership, and hopefully be like assistant coaches on the court, bringing everybody else along with them. I'd love to hear the quotes, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm wondering what your take is. Obviously, you've been around, but on the current state of the rivalry, especially with Carolina.
I don't, again, I get it. For our fans, it's really important game and all that. To me, they're all big, I hate to be that way. I'm going to use coach talk here, but they all count the same, and I want us to be consistent no matter who we're playing. I use the analogy with our players, and of course now it's changing, but I'm going to give McDonald's a plug. I tell them I want them to be like McDonald's French fries, hot and salty every day when we go out there, right? But you know what you're going to get with McDonald's French fries, right? You could be anywhere in the world. You can be in Europe, wherever, and that's the way I want our team to be. No matter where we're going to play, no matter who we're playing, I want to get the same type of effort, focus, energy, night in, night out. So really can't get caught up in that. But it has been fun. I mean, she's kept things lively for sure.
With River coming in as an intra-conference transfer, was there an appeal for you of bringing someone in that has been experienced in the ACC? Was it just the right fit that happened to be an ACC player? How did that work?
Yeah, with just losing Elisa Canane and feeling like we needed another post depth-wise there. Obviously, very familiar with River. She was a McDonald's All-American coming out of high school, and obviously seen her play the last few years in our conference. But yeah, just more about needing what she could bring to the table. So more about that.
Does it still take some getting used to? For a long time, transfers were one thing, but even in the conference, was
Yeah.
almost something
Oh,
else.
I mean, it's been a little weird here. I mean, you're walking down the hallway, and wasn't she wearing a different uniform last year here at Media Day? So it's kind of crazy. But you know what? You know, that's why you have Coach Krzyzewski, Roy Williams, Jay Wright. I mean, that's why you have people leaving this profession. Is they just maybe say the heck with all this. Got to flow with it. You know, right now I love the portal. You know, so far it's been pretty good to us. So, you know, just flow with it. And, of course, I'm a lot younger than those other guys anyway. But,
How do you see those other transfers making an impact for you?
yeah, no doubt. You know, we start Mimi Collins, somebody we recruited out of high school, ended up going to Tennessee first and then going to Maryland. And we played against her a little bit while she was at Maryland. But I've always been familiar with Mimi. Like I said, we recruited her hard out of high school. So that was, you know, somebody we were excited about. With the loss of Kayla Jones, really, we, you know, as far as a true four player, Jada Boyd's the only one we had on the roster. So it's great to have that depth there. And then Sanaa Rivers, what do you say? I mean, she's Gatorade, USA Today, National Player of the Year coming out of high school, a great talent. I mean, she played 45 minutes in the Final Four. So she has a world of ability. Still has some growing to do, and like I said, they all do as far as coming together as a team. I love the talent. We got great talent, but now we got to become a great team.
Well, Coach, you're talking about coming together as a team and like all the talent you guys have. Can you talk about like Isaiah James and how like towards the end of the season last year in the tournament she provided some big moments, some big buckets for you guys, and moments that you guys needed desperately. Can you talk and how Diamond played that role in the majority of last year and how she might play that role this year? Can you just talk about like her improvement and just what you've seen from her?
Yeah, and really, that's the thing. I'm talking about the players that are established, and I've talked about the players that have had big roles, and I've talked about the players that we've added. But yes, right in the middle of that, you still have players that were in your program last year that are now looking to take another step. And Isaiah James is a big one in that regard. Great player, scored over 2,000 points coming out of high school, as did Jessica Timmons. And Sophie Hart, obviously another player in that group. But Isaiah especially, super athletic, can shoot the three. She's an exciting player, and we're going to look forward to seeing how she does. She played well in the games that she got in a year ago. We're going to need her to be consistent, night in, night out, and provide us with some depth.
What should be the expectations given all that?
Yeah, our expectations are always the same. We're trying to win ACC championships. We're trying to get to a Final Four. We're trying to win a national championship. You know, people ask you, what are your goals? Well, heck, you want to win every game. I mean, that's your goal. It doesn't happen very often, but you want to go in there with opportunity to compete in every game. So we have a schedule that gives us an opportunity to really challenge ourselves. So we're going to find out in a hurry. And the ACC is unbelievably strong. I think 5 teams in the top 12 of ESPN's much too early poll. So it's going to be a tough challenge, but excited about it.
I just want to get your opinion on something. Well, actually, she asked.
How have you seen Jakaya step up as a leader over the last 6 months?
I'm sorry, who?
Jakia.
Yeah, Jakia. Yeah, Jakia is not super outspoken, so that's going to be the biggest thing, getting her to maybe be a little more vocal, get all of them to try to be positive with these new players and understand those players that we just lost, they helped bring you along. Now it's your turn. You got to help these players grow and become part of our program. So, but Jakia's got a great heart, and I think she'll do very well at it.
How do you come up with analogies like that French fries one you just had a minute ago?
I'm a sick man, I think crazy things all the time, man.
Do you have some other favorite ones off the top of your head? Other analogies like that you like to go to?
I don't know. Let me think about it. I'll come back to you.
Okay.
You mentioned the ACC race. What ACC players give you the biggest headaches?
All of them. I mean, there's a lot of great players in this league, and there's 4 or 5 teams that I feel like can compete for a championship, and all those teams have somebody on that team that, like you said, you got to worry about, and they're one of the best players in the country in all those teams. So, I just again worry about when they pop up. It's their week, and we're playing them. That's when I worry about them.
Is that a greater number in terms of potentially 4 or 5 potential ACC championships?
I think there is. I really do. Like I said, there's 5 of us ranked in the top 12 in the way too early poll. So if they got 5 in the top 12 in the country. I'd say any of those teams can have a shot, and I think there's some out there that maybe are being overlooked that can be really good too.
Hey, Coach, what's your message for the Wolfpack Nation?
Thank you. You know, it's unbelievable. Our fans, you know, we sold out 8 of our 9 ACC games. We show up for the ACC Tournament Championship game an hour and 45 minutes before tip, and this is in Greensboro. And there are hundreds, maybe thousands of people lined up an hour and 45 minutes before tip to welcome us to the arena. You know, I told our players, I went back to the back of the bus, I said, if this doesn't get you ready, I got nothing for you, okay? So it's definitely, our fans give us a big home court advantage, whether it be in Raleigh or Greensboro. And so I owe them a lot.
You talked about Courtney's quotes earlier with the rivalry.
I did? Did I mention that? I didn't mention that. Where'd she go? She ran. That girl dropped that bomb and ran. I didn't bring that up.
I hate to put you on the spot,
Okay.
but what did you think of the comments that made waves about the classless fans and NC State not being relevant this summer?
Well, we're all a little classless at times. We have fun, man. That's why we wear red. Red's fun, Like I said, it's just, it's all about the court. It's all about doing it on the court. We'll have fun with it, and hey, it's getting media attention, right? So that's good. But we'll just keep playing in that little gym, and hopefully we can, keep packing it out and winning some games. But yeah, it's all good.
Did she call you? Did she call you to apologize or call you to talk about it at all?
No. But she did drop me a note, and that was very nice. And yeah, but it's a fun rivalry. Where else in the country do you have 3 Power 5s within 30 minutes of each other? I don't know. There may be, but I don't know of any. And so it's fun. Hey, we had a recruit in a few weeks ago, and our players took them over to see Deja Kelly's birthday party, So I'm thinking, what? Courtney didn't call me, invite me to her birthday party. Doggone it. But, the players handle it a lot better than the coaches do, right?
You talked about Did you get invited to Deja Kelly's birthday party too?
You know what? I think she figured I'd get too crazy. She couldn't handle that.
You talked about the leadership aspect with Jakia, but on the court, do you feel like she has maybe even another level that we haven't seen in terms of being able to be the go-to